Well, okay.
I have Udemy course also open, so like we can refer that as well. You can start with this, and I'll let you know like what all here we have, and then accordingly we can modify. Yeah, so we can start with this particular link. That's fine.
Yeah. So these are several things over here. Like first, there's some tutorial kind of thing where we'll let them know, how Power BI came and all. Your voice is breaking, Ravi. Hello.
No, I don't think he was talking anything. Like there was noise from his side. Yeah, he has
Okay.
muted himself.
Okay. So it's like Power BI tutorial, Power BI features. Then in the next step, they have cleared out about the architecture of Power BI, what all things are there, how everything starts in Power BI, right? Getting data and each and everything. Then what are the building blocks? So something like that. They have several things where they covered, each and everything.
Can you go down? Like we'll see like what is there.
Okay. So this is related to Power BI tutorial.
Mm-hmm. So what
What's
happens in Power BI tutorial? Like I didn't get it. Under Power BI tutorial, what do they have?
like they just first told regarding business intelligence what it is, because Power BI is a product of Microsoft, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they have different Power platform where we have Power BI desktop, Power Automate is there, Power Apps are there, right? Several things are there already, but Power BI is a SSBI tool, if you know.
Mm-hmm.
So they first given the definition of what actually BI means,
Okay.
right? And then slowly like they moved on to the Power BI. Like over here they have given that in Power BI we have three services, you can say, or three softwares, or you can say three type of offerings they give under Power BI umbrella, right? One is your Power BI desktop, which is a free application. Another one is your Power BI service, which is a software SaaS service, or you can also call it a online. So this is Power BI cloud environment, right? Everything is hosted on cloud. And the other one is Power BI mobile, which which is accessible in their mobiles as well, in
Mm-hmm.
Android devices or maybe iOS devices as well, right?
So what
They
is Power? This is like what is Power BI, right? Like we'll start with uh, what is BI? What
Mhm.
are the various types of BI? Then we will come to Power BI,
Mhm.
various offerings from Power BI. These are the things, and then you go down. Let's see.
Mhm. This is the process flow of Power BI, how actually things
Okay,
turn out.
how we
First,
get the data and then do manipulations and then
yeah,
uh,
you can also call it the architecture of Power BI,
got
because
it. Yeah, go
it's
down.
the architecture.
Mm-hmm.
And below that, then they over here they shown the architecture, and then why Power BI, why
Yeah.
should we use it,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
And this is the history of Power
I
BI.
don't think we need to put history of Power BI. That is too theoretical. Like, that's
Mhm.
fine. Do you think like we should give them history of Power BI? Oh, this
We'll
is
do it
very
because there's no harm to it if they know it, and if they don't, there would be it's of no use. Nobody will ask them what's the
yeah.
history of,
Nobody will ask them. We will never
yeah,
use it, and
how
they'll
it
forget
how
it
it got
at the end. Yeah.
evaluated. So nobody will ask them, but if they have
Okay.
this
Yeah. You can
when
cover it like
when it
quickly.
came, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's fine. So this particular link has every information, so we can
Mm-hmm.
use this link, and referring this link will share our thoughts with them. What do we know about this thing? What you can see, these are Power BI components, right,
Mm-hmm.
where they
Go
explain.
down. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
if you know that Power BI is a Microsoft tool, right, and Excel is also Microsoft tool. So earlier,
Mm-hmm.
like everything which is there in Power BI, that is
That was
uh,
present in Excel, and in fact, that is present in Excel today too.
yeah, today too, but
Mm.
we have to install different add-ins to use that, right?
Correct.
But Power BI
Mm.
desktop, you will have everything at just one place.
Mhm. So basically, what we can do is just so that they can relate, we can like in very initially when we will explain some concepts like uh, measures or calculated fields, right? We
Mhm.
can link it to Excel, like how Power Pivot works, right? Like how summarization works, so that like they can understand what's the difference between measure and calculated column, when to use it, right? So since we are giving training, do you
Mhm.
think it will be good for them? Because Excel is widely used. Maybe they have used Excel, I'm not sure. But if somebody knows Excel, then it will be easier for them to relate like how Power BI works. So
You know, Excel, DAX is a different language. If I talk about, DAX and the Excel one, right? You
yeah,
will
correct.
see same function, but that would not, because Excel runs on cell reference, right?
Correct.
Right. However, DAX runs on your row context and filter context. It
Yes.
will carry the complete column or the row, not just a
Mhm.
single cell, right? So
Yes.
these two are separate things.
Correct. But
However,
then the way subtotal works in Excel, right? The same concept we can apply for measures here, like the concept wise talking about, right? But
yes,
but
like most of
that's
the functions
fine.
are same, like max, right? We have it that
Hmm.
in Excel in
But then that's fine. Let's not do that. I thought it will be easier, but then maybe they will confuse. So let's focus only on.
they will be confused because
Yeah.
it's there is a lot of difference in between Excel. Yes, in Excel we have another add-in that is called Power Pivot, right? In Power
Hmm.
Pivot, DAX is used basically.
Actually, I was talking about Power Pivot only, so that they can compare. In Power Pivot, what we
And it
use
the
similar
same
type of.
in Power Pivot, and because in Power Pivot as well, DAX is used,
Hmm.
and in Power BI as well, DAX is used, but I
Hmm.
haven't used Power Pivot, so I don't know much about that. But yes, for I know this thing that in Power Pivot as well, we are using the same language, which is DAX language,
Yeah,
right?
same language and same thing, same interface, everything is same.
Yeah,
But
everything is.
yeah, but then that's fine because I don't think they will be aware about Excel also. So better to explain them from Power BI only. That's fine. Because in my, like, why I brought this point is at multiple places, since Excel is widely used in any of the organization and people know Excel, right? So
Mhm.
if so what usually trainer do is like they correlate it with Excel so that like audience understand more. But since these people are like from learning from scratch and they
Mhm.
might not be aware about Excel also that very well, so we can skip that. We can just focus on Power BI. That's fine.
Yeah, and before that, giving them the knowledge on how to create measures and calculated
Hmm.
columns, or maybe
Hmm.
calculated tables, will
Hmm.
need to first, let them aware about the visualization, like
Correct.
what
Hmm.
actually Power BI is,
Hmm.
what all
Hmm.
things
Hmm.
we can do, right?
Hmm.
Because there is a concept of implicit measure and explicit measure.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
we can, in the initial phase, what we can do, we can make use of implicit measures, right?
Hmm.
Which is already there in the let's suppose you are pulling any data, right? You have some sales value, maybe the quantity value over there, so those are called implicit value. Ideally we should not use them in our reporting, but yes, in the initial phase we can make use of that and let them know that these are different visualization like pie chart, column chart, and their tabular data can be represented in a very much interactive or beautiful way,
Hmm.
right? So we can, so if you can see, this is the Power BI architecture which was there as well in the upper slide.
Yeah. Process flow was
Yeah,
there. Yeah, similar thing. Okay.
like this has everything, I believe, right? And who are the users of Power BI? Like analysts, business user, these are people are using Power BI extensively,
Hmm.
and these are the data connections. So we can make use of this. We can refer this for our sessions, I believe, right? It has information regarding most of the things, I think.
Okay. So, what do you think? Will it be better if we present also something? Because if we talk and people don't basically look through what we are talking, maybe they might miss. So, do you think that we need to prepare also something during each of the sessions so that like they understand and they can correlate better? prepare means like, even though we are using this thing only, but let's say like before every session we will tell that today's agenda is this, these are the 5 things we will cover, and for each thing we will have something in each of the slide, or we can have like a word also, word document, that's fine, but then we will have something written over there, and we can keep on referring this one and talk, but they have something to look on so that they can relate
Yes,
better.
I think yes, we need to create, PPT slides of it,
Correct.
right? So
Yeah.
that because it would be useful for us as well. Like, let's suppose we'll have another batch after a period of time, right? We can make use of that PPT and continue to give
Correct,
training.
correct. That's why, since we are doing it from scratch, so we should actually do that. That will be better. Like, we'll have material also in place, and it will be better for them also to correlate, and we can share that with them as well if they want, like not the entire deck, but then few things so that they can refer and understand. They will see what to do there, but it will be better because whenever somebody takes session, and if there is a screen share, or like they show what we are talking, it's more like you will understand more. That's always happened with me, so I think that will be good.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay. Okay, I think this link is good. We can go on with this, but just that we need to, like, before every session, we will have some agenda. Like today, we will cover, let's say, tutorial. In tutorial, we saw like multiple things, right? What, why, when, then process flow, architecture, multiple things we saw. So maybe this can be our first session, or maybe we won't be able to cover also, but this is good. This thing we can have.
Yeah, for Power BI tutorial, I think that can be covered in just one session because these are all
Hmm.
theoretical knowledge, right? There's
Correct.
nothing practical over here. So maybe we
Hmm.
can
Yeah.
cover two topics from there. So
Hmm.
let's see like how can we go further on this. Let's
Hmm.
create a PowerPoint slide out of it, right?
Hmm.
Or we can also do one thing. We can create separate Power BI slides for each topic, right? If in a single day we'll be able to complete.
Yeah, that's better. Session one, session two, like that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. I was thinking of separate slide only, like separate part. At the end, if we want to consolidate, we can do it anytime. But let's have like separate deck slides for each session.
Yes. So we both would be on the same call for in that training, or like you'll give separate.
Yeah, I think since you are working hands-on, so you will take the session. I'll be there if I
Mm-hmm.
need to add some point or something, like I'll do that. But mostly you will, like, for this batch at least. I want like it will be better that you take it, and I'll be there just to
Okay.
support you, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So okay. And what about the deck? Are you preparing that, or should I
I
do
have
that?
not started it. I thought that we'll do it in this call only, but yeah, I think this is clear. Like this site we can use. Maybe you can start, and then we will come to a call, and then we can figure out like if that makes sense or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
if you
So
have anything on Udemy, you can also show that.
I have it. Let me open it here. I have it open in another place. Let me try opening it here, and I can share my screen 1 minute.
Okay.
Yeah, so let me share my screen. I have it here. Let me know once you are able to see. Is it visible?
Yeah.
Yeah, the right side you can see, the left side is the video that they are showing. So basically how they have covered is the first initial few minutes or so, they this is like course structure and then important notes. They have sent like given some resources also which they have used in their session. So all those resources are available here. We can download it, and then parallelly what they are showing we can do it from our end. So that's why they have given some resources, uh, and what all they will cover in this project, course project. So they are introducing that and setting expectations. So that is fine, like for them. Now from here, these are the things that is important, or the concepts that we can cover. So first is introducing Microsoft Power BI Desktop. So in this one, they have taught like how to install it, or from where to download and everything, all those things. Interface, like how it looks, how the interface looks, all those things they have covered here. I think this one we should also do, because like everyone should have the Power BI desktop at their like on their end, so that they can also do hands-on. So I think this is step we can cover in our somewhere in our tutorial.
In a tutorial, like I believe that's not there in the tutorial. Might be that would be in the fifth or fourth, fifth session.
Yeah, but
With that,
this should be there somewhere, because before, without installing they won't be able to do hands-on, right? So this should be somewhere. If it's not there, maybe we can have put this one somewhere.
okay.
And then once they have done this, we have connecting and shaping data with Power BI. So this is same like transformation, types of data connectors, Power Query Editor, like how it looks, basic transformation. And then they give some demo also, like different tools, numerical values, text values, date time, like what all various data types we have, and how to generate columns, grouping, aggregating, everything, like all the data shaping thing that we have. There's another session for this, like another section for that one. So this one is connecting and shaping or transforming data with Power BI. Then once that is done, once all the transformation is done, then they have covered creating table relationship and data models, right? Like if multiple sources. Again, now here they are showing creating relationship and data models. Maybe at the top they would have told that multiple data sources and how to input it, and then how to create relationship, all those. So we can see, like I think that should be covered in your link, like what are the various data sources we saw now, right? There was
Yeah.
various data sources, and then how to import it, all those things. And then this one covers basically relationship and data model. So this should be there. And then analyzing data with DAX calculation and visualizing reports. Then next is basically artificial intelligence. This is like a little bit. I have not gone through this one. I don't know like what is.
There's nothing like that over there because there are inbuilt, AI visual in Power BI desktop. One
Okay.
is composition tree. There's Q&A thing.
Mm-hmm.
All are inbuilt visualization.
Okay,
You
I
just
don't know like whether you want to cover this one also. We can, or like till here it's mandatory. Like these are the basic building blocks, and then this one is maybe like if you want we can cover it later on. But I think this is not required right now, and that's it. Like that's what. And they have given some project also. So if you want, we can see like this project we can give, or give the training on, or if you have something else we can look at that. So they have given resources also, and then how to work on it, connecting and shaping data, creating data model, adding DAX measures, and building the reports.
Yeah, we can make use of this particular resource, and
Mm.
in the form of assignment we can give it to them, and
Yeah,
let's like how they create report out of this.
that would be good. Like they, after the entire session we have completed, we'll give this one as a project to them, and they can build and come back to us with questions. So that
Yeah,
yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah, so I think that's there in this Udemy course. So from here, I think the extra thing that we saw is, or maybe not extra, but that was not there in the first thing, this setting up RBI desktop. And then whatever content is there, I think we can go ahead with that one. I'll keep on checking this. If we have missed something, we will add that. And then at the end of all the session, we will use this project. That's it.
Yeah, that is fine.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so maybe like that link, from that link you can pick the portion and then put it in PowerPoint, and we
Hmm.
can give you it tomorrow, maybe half an hour sometime, the same time.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
Okay.
We'll do that.
Yeah. Okay, then anything else you want to discuss?
That's for Ravi actually. Ravi, I didn't
Okay.
get any email which I was asking yesterday. You there, Ravi?
I think he is on mute. Maybe he's not around.
If you have anything else to discuss, we can discuss. Else, we can wrap up the call because I have to be in on my.
Yeah, sure, Deepak. I think we are good. Maybe like you can connect with Ravi on WhatsApp. That's fine. And for today, we are good, right? We can wrap this
So
up.
we have to conduct those session from tomorrow onwards, or maybe
No, no,
full.
no, not tomorrow. I think I told that we will connect tomorrow on this content, like whatever you will paste, we will review it once.
Mhm.
And then maybe what we can do, Deepak, is not only for first session, like let's prepare it entirely so that we know, like in each session, what are we going to talk. So, like tomorrow will be too early to have everything ready. So maybe we will have like starting 2, 3 sessions content. You keep ready. Like this is all what we will discuss, and then like as Ravi was mentioning, from next week, if we can start, right? So we have like 3, 4 days. Today it's gone, then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Friday, I won't be able to join this call. I'll be out because like there's Holi, right? So
Yeah,
Friday,
yeah,
Saturday, Sunday, this weekend I won't be available. So we have 3 days. Let's try to consolidate as much as we can in these 3 days, so that like at least for from Monday onwards we can start our session and keep on preparing these things.
yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, so tomorrow we'll connect to discuss like the content, what all, like how we are planning and what all we will cover in first session, second session.
Yeah, are you good at PowerPoint skills like PPT and all?
Like I'm not that good, but yeah, I know I I can like work on it, but then I'm not that good, like brilliant kind of thing. I'm not that.
Okay. Because I haven't used PowerPoint no enough. I know like how to work on that, but I cannot create it much
Okay,
visually
what you
appealing.
can do, Deepak, is you can put the content in
Mhm.
each slide, and then I'll see, I'll make it better, look better.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
cool. Then we are good.
Okay.
We'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Chalo.
Yeah.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.